Danny, let's talk a little bit about Bumble. Bumble is going to be IPOing pretty soon. What do you have for us?
Well, Bumble is a company. If for investors that aren't familiar with it, Bumble is a popular dating app that competes with one of Nick's favorites, market leader Match.com in the online dating space. Now, Bumble was actually created by the co-founder of Tinder. So this platform is female centric. It allows women to make the first move. The company has two dating apps, Bumble and Badoo. And these are two of the highest grossing online dating mobile apps in the world. Have roughly 42 million monthly active users as of the third quarter, and about 2.4 million of those are paying customers. It's also among the top five grossing iOS lifestyle apps in 30 different countries, while Badoo is one of the top five grossing lifestyle apps in 89 different countries. So it kind of gives you an idea of the scope of where these companies operate. Now, Bumble is free to use and it generates revenue either when customers purchase premium subscriptions or and I should say that gives users the ability to kind of boost their profile search so that more people see them, and they also get the opportunity to check out who has already liked them on the app. And then again, the company also generates revenue from advertising and partnerships. Now, from a financial standpoint, Bumble is a little bit of a wild card. During the first 9 months of 2020, it generated revenue that was up about 15% year over year, but that was a significant slowdown from the 36% growth that it generated in 2019. The bottom line deteriorated as well. In 2019, first 9 months, they had a gain of roughly 69 million. And during 2020, they lost about 117 million during the same period. So, that this is a company that has a lot of scale. It's got a lot of reach. Even looking through the S1, there wasn't a lot of explanation about why it was that the growth slowed down as much as it did, particularly in a year when, Match.com was seeing, stellar growth. So that's one concern. The company's going to list its stock on the NASDAQ exchange using the ticker BMBL. And actually, we're expecting, and I haven't seen it yet, but Bumble is supposed to drop, the final price that it plans to offer shares at. Right now, that number was sitting between $37 and $39 per share. And that's up from a range of 28 to 30. So this gives you an idea. There's a huge amount of investor interest in this. It also increased the number of shares that was offering from 34.5 million to 45 million. So that is a huge increase in the number of shares. And finally, it's worth noting that the Blackstone Group, which was an early investor, will still control roughly 57% of the company after the shares hit the market. And if things go according to rumors, the stock should hit the public markets and debut sometime tomorrow.
Danny, I have one question about that IPO and the capital raise. About a year ago, when Warner Music went public, the IPO was all of the cash that was raised was by the private company that held it. So they were selling part of their stake. So Warner Music actually didn't get a penny of the IPO capital. Is that the case with Bumble, or are they actually raising capital for the company itself?
No, they are actually raising capital for the company itself. The Blackstone Group still owns all these shares, and I didn't see. I don't recall off the top of my head, but I don't remember seeing that the early investors were offering shares for sale. I think they're hanging on to the entire investment right now. And so I think what you're seeing is just a company getting its hand on some money so that it can expand further, and really take on Match Group a little better.